This video is sponsored by Dragonheir. What is up, my fellow gamers? In today's video, we are going over the last quest in the Demon Hunt to get our lovely D20 skin. The official Dragonheir collaboration with Dungeons & Dragons is officially live. Down below in the description box, I will have a link to go ahead and download Dragonheir right now so you can start your journey so you don't miss out on this Dungeons & Dragons collaboration event that is going on. Dragonheir is an open world RPG fantasy game that incorporates many mechanics from popular tabletop games such as Dungeons & Dragons. Dragonheir has already accumulated over 10 million downloads worldwide, with the top spot in more than 10 different regions since global launch. The first phase of the Dragonheir collaboration with Dungeons & Dragons is already live, and it has some amazing things going on right now. The iconic character from D&D, Drizzt Do'Urden, has been introduced into the Dragonheir universe as a playable character, along with his own exclusive quest line. By going ahead and consuming dice in the Planeswalker summon, you have a chance to add Drizzt Do'Urden to your team. Aside from that, you're going to be taking on a huge, massive boss monster from Dungeons & Dragons. I'm talking about Errtu the Baller. He has his own exclusive dungeon, and you can defeat him in multiple different ways. And by going ahead and defeating him, you can earn rich rewards in the game, specifically some awesome prizes and exclusive D4 dice skin in game. As you can see, I already went ahead and I unlocked mine. You can also get a D20 skin in game, which we're going to be going over in this video shortly. After you complete the quest with Drizzt Do'Urden, Errtu will have his exclusive dungeon added so that you can go ahead and challenge him. Dragonheir is available on multiple different platforms, including Windows, Mac, Steam, the Epic Game Store, and also compatible with iOS and Android devices. Dragonheir also features cross-platform progressions. You can take your account from your PC on Steam or Epic Game Store and then transfer that over to a mobile device such as iOS or Android and continue your journey. All right, so let's go over the Demon Hunt and let's get our D20 dice skin in game. All right, so I'm gonna go to Demon Hunt. Now, through this, we had a bunch of different challenges. I've already completed all of them except the last one. So the last one is what we're gonna be talking about. These challenges are going up against certain enemies. For each challenge, there is a different stipulation involved. So there were some challenges that said you couldn't put debuffs on any enemies. There were some that said you couldn't put buffs on your team. You couldn't be crowd controlled, CC'd. You couldn't activate your ultimate skills or your battle skills. So they're not too challenging, but they give a little bit of flavor to it because there are certain heroes that are better for certain challenge stipulations. After we go ahead and complete this challenge, then we will get our D20 dice skin. So this last challenge right here, it says the rules of the battle. We have at the start of battle, all units on the field gain a debuff immunity and a buff prohibit. We can't put any buffs on our characters and we can't debuff the enemy as well. And it works both ways. So pretty much what we want to do is we want to focus on a lot of heroes who are going to just be able to do raw attacks. So for this instance, gear is going to be a huge important part of this last challenge. Trying to also select heroes that don't do a lot of buffs or debuffs as like their only main source of skills is going to be another very important thing. We want to look for characters who are just going to do raw damage to the enemy, whether it's fire damage, cold damage, any specific type of damage, but we want to just avoid heroes that only buff our team. So any type of support who only does buffing or only does debuffing, because they're really not going to help us out for this. We just really want to have raw damage dealers. Let's go ahead and let's see what I have. It's going to depend on your team because not everyone's going to have the same lineup. Now, the best part about this specific event that we have going on is that all of our heroes get bumped up to level 100. I think that is by far the best part about this specific event for that, because everyone can take part in this. All new players, you don't have to have a maxed out account. everyone's characters get bumped to level 100. So that way everyone can enjoy the demon hunt as well as the heir to the Balor dungeon, because the same thing happens with that dungeon. Everyone's heroes get maxed out regardless if you're a new player, a long time player. But I really love that idea they did with this. So I'm just going to try and pick out some heroes that I have that I know do some decent damage. So I'm going to put this one here. Specifically just choosing the ones that I know have the strongest gear as well. So let's go. I've got some poison ones. I know she has a ton of really good gear on her. All right, and then we will put our poison healer as well, just to see how this goes. So we got a little bit of healing. And the cool thing about this is if you do fail, it's really not a problem. You don't get penalized for failing. You can just go ahead and continue to do this over and over again and just try different combinations of heroes. So it's a really easy event to go ahead and complete. You don't need to overthink it and try and do too much strategy. Just kind of throw out specific heroes that have really strong gear and that actually do a little bit of damage, and don't rely too much on buffing and debuffing. So far we're doing okay. We're doing some decent damage to the middle. And we've got the healer. The healer's doing good because we're still getting heals off. The heal doesn't count as like a buff. So the fact that we have a healer healing, which is gonna help. They got a lot. They got at least like 3 of their characters that are pretty low. 3 enemies that are low. Still doing strong healing up. We also have this that we can even use. And then we get the shield too. So, you know, if you ever have your special ability saved up in that bottom right corner, you can go ahead and use it. But this one was not too bad. Like I said, as long as you have decent gear on your heroes, these demon hunts, they're fairly easy, honestly. And we didn't even lose one hero yet. We're gonna absolutely smash this one. We've got a pretty decent team going along. Some good damage dealers right here along with that healer. And we did it. We went ahead and we completed it. Now we're gonna get our reward, and now we will also get our exclusive dice. There it is. We got our D20 Dungeons and Dragons exclusive in-game skin. So that's gonna be awesome. Let's go ahead and let's equip that. We're gonna head to the menu and we're gonna go to where it says appearance, and then we're just gonna click this and we're gonna go change appearance. Now these will show up when we are out in our adventure mode and we're going and we need to roll dice for skill checks when we're just going around here and doing different quests in the open world. So that's really awesome. Real quick before we go, I just want to look at the D&D collaboration event video that Dragonheir posted on their official Facebook page. I thought this was really cool. I have not seen this video yet. This is going to be like our first impressions reaction real quick. So let's check this out. It's like a live action. This is cool. I like this live action stuff. Guys, got the you need pizza to play, right? Rolling the dice. Pretty good looking pizza. Oh. Oh man. Okay, now we got the game coming to life. The dice are going everywhere. We got the Black Panther. It looks really nice. The characters in live action. It looks really cool. I love this. There we got the D&D character right there, restored and right on the picture. Epic music, absolutely epic music. In the flip-flops, ready for battle. Really cool, really cool. I like that. If you have not already, click that link down below in the description box and download Dragonheir right now. Stay happy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.